Hi everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Pick a Card reading. Thank you so much for being here. Today's reading is Are You on Their Mind? We will talk about this, of course, Are You on Their Mind? Their feelings through messages. We're going to see messages today and their next move. And of course, advice. Pile 1, Ace of Coins, Material, and Azurite. Okay. Pile 2, Ace of Cups, Love, and Malachite. And pile 3, Ace of Wands, Passion, and Chrysanthemum Stone. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Pile 1, you chose Ace of Coins, Material, and Azurite. So let's see, are you on their mind? Judgment. Wow, this is a very intense, great energy. I like it. We are opening up the reading with, temperance. This is a very nice integration because we also have, you chose the Ace of Coins, and the Ace of Coins shows grounded energy. It's the seed that we are planting, we are trying to create something. And the Judgment shows that this is an awakening. This is an awakening. This is something very important. Page of Cups, 10 of Wands, Hierophant, and Knight of Cups. Very beautiful. So yes, they are thinking of you, but these thoughts are not like, are not thinking about how great you look or how lovely you are. These are life-changing cards, and we like that. So let's see. Temperance, healing energy with a Judgment. So this is not only an awakening, this is telling me that this is finally you are the person, you are the opportunity, you are the answer to something that they have been waiting for. It might sound dramatic. It doesn't have to be like, oh my God, this is a soulmate vibe. But for some reason, you are triggering some type of healing in them with that temperance right there, okay? The Ace of Coins, again, the grounded beginning, the grounded start. This is somebody who sees you like a real option at this point. And we have that awakening. They are looking at you, at this connection, in a very serious vibe. The temperance is also showing somebody who is not only connecting to you in this transformative manner, but they're also studying the situation. They want to make sure that, yeah, this is it. It is what I think it is. It is very important. And they are connecting to you through this wonderful Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Feelings, emotions. So you're not dealing with, for example, somebody who is shutting down, they are analyzing, they are thinking. No, this is somebody who is thinking, analyzing, yes, but in the meantime, they are communicating, they are connecting in a positive manner. It starts with innocent crush like connection, and it gets deeper with the Knight of Cups here. So this can be somebody who's acting a bit shy, a bit playful on the surface, but this person is far more romantic than what they are showing to you, and also far more analytical. For some reason, I believe that the Page of Cups is the facade. They are showing you innocent vibe, straightforward vibe, friendly, a bit casual for some of you, but underneath there is a whole, okay, PhD when it comes to what this connection is about, especially with the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands. This is not a light thing for them. Why? Because maybe your connection had issues in the past and now they are trying to heal all of this. Or maybe this thing is something related to to their past. It has nothing to do with you, their emotional baggage, the Ten of Wands that they carry on their back. And now, they're being very cautious and very careful on how to handle this. Another thing that we could say is that maybe they have a very busy life, too many responsibilities, maybe a family or a business, a career, something. This Hierophant is not necessarily family or religion related. It has to do with a certain level of authority connected to a network, some form of legacy. So yeah, they are carrying this on their back. There is this sense of responsibility, like I'm bringing forward something here. So yeah, and you see the contrast: a Page of Cups, and then all of a sudden this energy, like heavy, serious energy. No, their life. Even if their life is light and friendly and positive, generally they have the tendency to take things very seriously. So this is why I'm telling you that this Page of Cups is the facade. It can also be a child and family environment that I carry responsibilities as a parent, for example. Okay, can have that thing. This can also be a teacher as well. Anyways, um, so you are serious, you are important to them, and they carry this energy. And I think that at that point, the Hierophant with the Knight of Cups is showing that they are kind of seeing this in a very formal, serious way. So yes, you are on their mind. And it's not, as I've told you, it's not a simple, you look nice. This is important, this is big, and this is somehow requires, according to them, it requires a lot of processing, a lot of understanding, Nice. Now let's move forward and see their feelings and their thoughts through messages. Okay. So our reading today is also about messages, so let's use them. I wish to be like you. Okay. Don't put up with my BS. Will this ever change? So until now, we have seen, I think, mostly this Judgment and the Ten of Wands a lot as energy. What is the truth? The way I have treated you was wrong. Please do what is best for your heart. Okay, let's see these first. I wish to be like you. This is very interesting because honestly, your person appears to be very grounded and very connected to their reality, to the point that is, over the top reality. They carry the weight of all this. So yeah, maybe that Judgment and that Page of Cups, I'm guessing that what they see in you is potentially that you are compatible. So we have the same level of depth right here. But at the same time, you don't necessarily come forward as somebody who is um, carrying all this baggage. You are more shallow, more in a positive way, shallow. You don't carry all that heavy energy. So I think this is what they are telling you. When they are telling you, "I wish to be like you," then don't put up with my BS. And the way I have treated you was wrong. Now, I think here we are going to something that we haven't seen, honestly. Judgment and a Ten of Wands. Why? Because Judgment and Ten of Wands might indicate a moment of tension between you and them. Hmm? Maybe they know they haven't handled things well. Maybe they know that they have put pressure on you, give you mixed signals, didn't show up because of their um their issues and everything. So there is a bit of guilt here, but at the same time there is deep awareness. Will this ever change? What is the truth? This is showing that they are also very confused with themselves. So this is getting me back to the Judgment vibe. They are asking if they can really change their patterns, their life, their situation, and maybe become a bit more positive and lighter, just like you are. And then, uh, please do what is best for your heart. This is important. They care about you, but they also know that they cannot ask you to wait forever or to accept their circumstances or their rules, because I think they like rules a lot. So they're like, okay, just do whatever you want. This is the new rule that they are giving you. So their message, I think overall is very honest. Is honest. It's still, what I think? It doesn't really show how they feel. I think they have deep feelings for you. They see this compatibility. They see your different approach on this deep connection that you have together. They have romantic vibes. They have emotions, but we see through their messages that they are not really connecting that much to these feelings. They are processing. They are observing. Okay, so let's see a few more messages, because yes, I feel like some time apart or space would be good for us. Don't worry, we will be back together again. I want us to have a heart-to-heart chat about things. Please don't give up on me. I want to make this work. Now, that's the truth. Because the please do what is best for your heart, I mean, please. When we spend time together, it feels like we are in our own bubble, pure temperance. And one last message. I feel like I've lost you. But yeah, overall, I think they are projecting super fears here. Mm-hmm. So here we see how they are expressing feelings. Number one, I feel like I've lost you. I feel like I'm afraid that I will lose you. I'm afraid, or maybe they have lost you. I don't know. Maybe they did. But the point is that they want to talk, they want to connect, they want to understand, but the judgment thing that they are going through is so intense that they need extra time here to process all this. Okay. So what are they doing? I feel like some time apart or space would be good for us. This is, of course, them kind of putting their 10 of wands in front of you, saying, oh my God, the schedule is full. I'm very busy. Have to take my time. I have to think. And they are detaching because it is kind of making them freak out. Then they are realizing that, oh, okay, what if I lose you? Oh, I have to talk about this. We need to talk. And they want to open up emotionally, but they're very scared. They probably don't know how to do this in a way that is meaningful and deep without ending up looking like you're carrying the 10 of wands. And then despair. Please don't give up on me. I want to make this thing work. Um, they know they are not easy. They know that there are issues here, and they don't want you to close that door. And then when we spend time together, it feels like we are in our own bubble. Temperance. You have a very special bond, I have to say here. You have a very special energy together. They feel calm, they feel safe with you, like you understand them, so they don't want to lose this. Okay, nice. Now, let's see. Their next move, their actions, if anything. Yes, I'm obsessing over this deck. Yes, absolutely. I love this deck. Three of Cups. The Lovers. Very beautiful. Two of Swords together. So this is a moment of choice. 10 of Wands. The Moon. And the Temperance again with the World. Ooh, and the King of Wands. This is great. Yes, 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 there is action. I like the vibe of the King of Wands here. It's great. Now, Three of Cups. So, reunion, reconciliation, it depends on your situation. Okay, reconciliation, getting together, going out, seeing each other, spending time together, having that heart-to-heart chat about things. And while we're bonding in such a lovely energy, what are we doing? It's time for a decision. It's time for a decision here with the Two of Swords and the Lovers. Uh, just a moment, though. Let's not underestimate the Lovers here. Okay, this is not like, oh, let's have a heart-to-heart chat about things. This is affection. These are feelings. Let's not see the vibe of the Lovers like, oh, decision, oh, duality. It is what it is. These are deep feelings here. Two of Swords, and it fits a lot the narrative of your person, where they are holding back on feelings, not because they don't feel or they are not aware, but because they have this energy of, oh my God, I'm a 10 of Wands person, and somehow, I'm struggling with all of this a bit, but, it's okay. I'm observing my feelings. This makes perfect sense. They know they have feelings. They know they are connecting to these feelings with a certain level of struggle. They are detaching from these feelings, but they are observing. They are not letting go. And we have this beautiful bonding here. Yeah, okay, they overthink absolutely before they act, but they will act. The Ten of Wands is, of course, their card by now, and the Moon is like, oh my God, what will happen? How will I handle this? What am I going to do? This is not somebody who is moving towards a direct line and everything. Is this here? We're also talking about feelings. This person will talk to you about feelings and things, so it's quite positive. The Moon is this moment of, oh my God, what will happen? How this thing will go? The Temperance and the World are beautiful, slow, mature energy. It's like they are closing an old way of acting and trying to handle things with more balance. And then we have the King of Wands. This is your confirmation for action. So this person is not just sitting in their feet forever. They will step up. Here we see dating, spending time together, bonding. This is quite immediate. Okay, it's happening within a few weeks, worst case scenario. And then we are upgrading the energy gradually until we have that moment, that breakthrough where this person is opening up more about their feelings and everything. Okay, it has potential, guys. You have all the major arcana here that is indicating future potential. You have a King of Wands who is moving with intentions. And it makes perfect sense with the energy that we have seen. The Three of Cups is here, the superficial, the friendly, the easygoing, and then things get far more serious. Okay, great. Now, let's see some advice and overall energy with the pink cards. Long distance. Love knows no distance. Well, okay. It transcends time and space. Yeah, but you chose the Ace of Coins, so things are supposed to be grounded. Okay, you haven't chosen something that is all over the place. Trust, guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Fair. Celebrate. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. And one last card. Wish, someone you wished for is coming into your life. You're King of Wands. Is coming forward. Great. So love knows no distance. Yeah, okay. It transcends time and space. Fantastic. But remember that, you know, even if you are in a long distance situation, okay, absolutely, or an emotional distance, this is beautiful. But, you know, just because there is love doesn't mean that we are eternal and we have ahead of us 500 years to allow this love to transcend the time and space. So, yes, yes, yes to positive feelings, but also let's be practical. Not me, you chose the Ace of Coins, I think. So, trust. In fact, this is getting exactly where I was expecting. Trust. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Not every situation is ideal for what you're experiencing. Maybe there is love, maybe there is long distance, but these cards are showing proximity. And if the long distance is the Ten of Wands, if that is your problem in this case, then it's time to talk about how we resolve that distance. So, yeah, be practical because you asked for it with the Ace of Coins. Celebrate. This is a reminder that is asking you not to make this connection your whole world. Enjoy your friends, your family, your own life. You are not supposed to be in a waiting mode. You deserve joy now, today. And then we have wish. So somebody that you have been wishing for, your person is coming into your life. Okay. So this person will show up, will close the distance, whether it is emotional or practical, physical. So yes, addressing the issue of that Ten of Wands and whatever in your situation is representing that long distance, the problem, this is what we see here, the difficulties, then okay, we address it, and our person that cares so much about us will resolve that problem. This is what the cards are telling you. So be open, be honest, be clear with what you want and how you are processing all of this. Okay, this is what I see. So let me know what you think, if you liked it. Of course, you can like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. Pile 2. You chose the Ace of Cups, Love, and Malachite stone. So let's see. Are you on their mind? Page of Wands, Justice, the Hierophant, King of Coins, Four of Swords, and King of Cups. Okay, this is nice. This is interesting. Now, the Page of Wands shows fresh energy. So there is curiosity, excitement. So there is there is this thought. They are thinking of you. You are on their mind, and you're somebody who's kind of waking them up with excitement, with happiness. Then we have Justice and Hierophant and King of Coins, very serious cards. Um, so this is somebody who's not saying, "Oh, this is a nice person." They are thinking of what is right, what is fair, what is correct, how to handle this. There's a lot of this vibe going on. They might also think about commitment, rules, or some kind of moral line that might exist here. With the King of Coins, they're coming across as very controlled, very practical. This is your person. And, you know, they don't like chaotic energies. So maybe I think with this page of wands, I think they can get very easily a bit defensive over feelings of excitement. Now, this is a nice contrast because you have picked the Ace of Cups, love, but the cards that we see are cards of discipline. And it's very interesting. So, what we see is somebody who has feelings, but they are also thinking of how they should handle these feelings. There is probably, I don't know, I feel like they're not really showing you how they feel here. And if you see you've got the Four of Swords, the King of Cups, sorry. And that Four of Swords is like, okay, I have feelings, good for me, but we need to see what this thing is all about and how it can actually fit into my life and my situation. Well, Justice Hierophant can indicate formal contracts, like in this case, marriage, or somehow this person is connected. So it's not just that they are thinking about commitment with you, it might show what they are experiencing at the moment. Maybe there is a third party. Maybe there is a third party ending. So at that point, this might be a divorce, for example. Another thing, a family, a family business. And this person has to carry the baggage, the burden of this legacy, let's say. So what we see somebody who has learned through their life to handle feelings through rules. If this is a family environment, if there is marriage, if this is family business, whatever that is, we see somebody who says, since I was a page, I have been handling and carrying the karmic baggage of my family, of whatever, of somebody else's karmic weight. There is a lot of this vibe in this connection. It doesn't have to be all of this. I'm just giving you some input that is coming forward very intensely here. Okay. The overall vibe that you are having is a King of Cups who has feelings for you, who cares about this situation, and who sees you with through the eyes, through the lens of commitment and serious energy. But this is also somebody who doesn't want to drown in emotions. So they try to be calm and mature about it. That's the main core of the whole thing. And they are like, how do I fit this in my current reality without destroying everything? Because here we also have a Hierophant going on, so we cannot ruin everything. So let's see messages. We're going to go a bit deeper in these feelings, in these emotions. We're going to go a bit deeper through our messages, because the reading, and we have already said, is also about messages. So what is it? What does this King of Cups want to tell? I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. Why do I deserve someone like you? No one understands me but you. Very beautiful, very important here. I'm afraid to lose you. You deserve better. Again, this is the third time we see that you deserve better. Okay. I'm obsessed with you. Why is it that you love me? So they think that you deserve better, that's for sure. That's the first thing that we see here. Okay. I don't want to be who I used to be. There is transition here. So who have they been? A page, immature, inconsistent, potentially, absorbed by their own issues, weight, responsibilities, struggles. Okay, they haven't really delivered much here, and maybe that thing led to a difficulty, to a pause, emotional or actual pause in your connection. And now they are saying, I don't want to be that person anymore because you deserve better. Where was this? We saw it. Okay. And why do I deserve someone like you? You deserve better. 3 times the same thing, basically. So I want at this point the justice when it comes to your connection becomes I need to show up with honesty, with clarity. I will need to be fair and serious here. I don't want to be who I used to be. I want to change. I want to be better. Mm? I don't know. No one understands me but you. This is important. And this is the King of Coins, the King of Cups. They feel very seen by you on an emotional level. You get how they feel inside, and when they feel certain things and they don't have to explain that much to you, you get them, you understand them, okay? Why is it that you love me? Why do I deserve someone like you? These are showing insecurity, of course. They don't feel at your level, they don't feel like they can give you what you're giving to them. So yeah, maybe they are pulling back or they are slowing things down because of this insecurity. And of course, I'm afraid to lose you. I'm obsessed with you. This is the emotional intensity here. They look calm on the outside, like the King of Coins and the Four of Swords. But inside, there is a strong attachment and this sense of fear that what will happen if I lose you. Okay. Now, let's see some more. The love we share is so intense, it makes me withdraw sometimes. Do you love me? They want confirmation constantly. Why is it that you love me? Do you love me? The love we share, very emotional. You see, this is King of Cups. I'm sorry for what I have done. Okay, they have done something here and they have complicated the situation. I want us to have a heart-to-heart chat about things. Nice. These things are showing that, first of all, they believe this connection is mutual, very emotional. The love we share is so intense. So they are feeling this. And because it is very strong, sometimes they have to pull back to calm down energetically. Um, generally, your person is not very secure inside. They want to feel chosen and they want constant proof that you still care. And of course, this can become also very overwhelming for you. Hmm? I'm sorry for what I have done is telling us that they are somehow accountable for what they have done, whatever they have done in your situation, and somehow they want to come forward and show up properly for the sake of this mutual love and this connection. And then I want us to have a heart-to-heart chat about things, shows that they actually want a real conversation, honest, emotional. So what do we want? We want to remove the Four of Swords barrier and we want to open up with the King of Cups energy. Very beautiful. So let's see. Are they going to do it? Are they really going to open up and have this heart-to-heart chat about things? Two of Coins. They are thinking about it. They are juggling. They are thinking High Priestess. Ten of Swords. So they are thinking it's time for me to stop hiding, to stop holding my feelings in. And it's time for me with the Chariot to take action. The World. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Very beautiful. Very intense. Let's see. Ace of Coins. Very nice. So yes, they are taking action. It's not something that is going to happen immediately. Okay, the Two of Coins can also indicate that you guys are talking, are seeing each other, are spending time together, but we are not really talking about what is important to them. Feelings. You see, this person is juggling practical things, is juggling coins, while underneath the water is very wavy. So the feelings, this is reminding us the sea that we see, the sea that we see, okay, behind the King of Cups, the traditional deck, okay, that is very wavy and very upset, difficult emotions. So this person says, okay, let's talk. We are talking. If you are in no contact, the no contact will end. They will communicate and relatively soon. Okay. It's a matter of days or weeks, worst case scenario. But there is a bigger thing we have to talk about, something more important, that the connection, the Ace of Cups, the development of this relationship. We have to go from the cup to the coins. So from these emotions, we have to talk about this and handle the situation and bring it forward. This is the conversation that they want to have with you. And the Chariot, they are determined to do it, to move forward. This is a wonderful connection. I don't know. I really hope this thing resonates with you and they bring this thing forward. Because they have also some really, really good qualities. The Two of Coins is again showing that the first level communication, that things are going to continue the way they are for now. If there is no contact or if there are misunderstandings, we will resolve them on a superficial level. We will start reconnecting, we will start fixing the connection, a bit. And then after we overcome the difficulty and the struggling energy of the Ten of Swords, so once we resolve the intense difficulty, we're going to get on our Chariot and take this thing forward and develop a proper connection. And this is happening a bit later, okay? There is first the closure of the world, so the completion. The completion here of whatever that is for you, and then we get to the relationship. So not only they are taking action, but they are taking actions with intention. Okay. Let's see. No. Let's see this. Let's see this. Advice and guidance for you. Alone time. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. Wish. Someone you wished for is coming into your life. Butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. Friendship. This connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into romance. I think the cards are kind of asking you together, find the joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Now, I think that this reading and these cards are telling you that even if you think that this connection is super over, like Ten of Swords over, it's not really true. Now, we need to be a bit careful here because I don't want to give you like, oh, hopes for nothing. It depends on your situation. But when it comes to this reading, I see for some of you that maybe you have started spending some time alone, going out, meeting people, trying to open up a bit energetically to other options. Yet the cards are telling you, listen, the person you are wishing for, so maybe the person you have struggled in the past emotionally for, will come forward. And the person you might meet at a party or a night out or a new person is not really going to develop further. So I pulled one extra card to see what's going on here, and the together thing came forward. So that's what I think. For example, if you are juggling between somebody from your recent past, okay, this person, for example, and you feel like, okay, it's done, I have to move on from this, I met somebody new, maybe that page of wands is not really something important in your life. Maybe you are going back to the person who will come forward in your life, and the king of coins facade, the king of cups, okay. So yes, I think this is not over, but on the other hand, you are doing the right thing, taking care of yourself, moving forward, hanging out with new people, opening up to options. This is exactly what you should be doing. Now, if your person decides to get on their chariot, come forward and pursue that ace of cups, ace of coins, the word, oh, even better for you. But until then, you have a life to live and to experience, and you are doing the right thing. You don't need me to tell you anything more here. But to me, it looks like the King of Cups is going to be your person, not the Page of Wands, the new person. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. Bye, Avery. You chose the Ace of Wands, Passion, and the Chrysanthemum Stone. So let's see. Are you on their mind? Eight of Wands. Nice. The Wheel of Fortune. King of Cups. Ten of Wands. Knight of Swords. And the Hanged Man. We start with this Eight of Wands. There is this momentum, this build up of energy, and all of a sudden we're kind of, I don't know, kind of getting stuck. Let's see. Okay, with the Eight of Wands, yes, you are on their mind, obviously, because the whole thing is building up energy. There are these fast moments where they are thinking of you without wanting to think of you. Okay, so there is tension. So a lot of mental activity here. Quick reactions, maybe even the temptation to message you or check on you if you guys are in no contact, in some form of distance. So you come in their mind like a wave. It's a fast, a sudden energy. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is telling you that your connection feels fated to them. This is no joke, this is no easy energy. So they are saying, why do I keep thinking about this person? Why do you keep coming back to my mind constantly? What is going on? Um, so they might feel like the timing between you is a bit weird. It's also related to the timing. Like Why now? I'm not in a good place here. And you see how the King of Cups is kind of trying to ignore, these feelings, these emotions that are coming forward. So, yeah, the King of Cups is there because your person has feelings for you. It's not just passion or curiosity or whatever. We have emotions. But 10 of Wands, Knight of Swords, this thing is kind of stressing them out. They feel that right now they have other things that they are processing on a practical level. They have burdens, things to complete, and they have this energy that is kind of not in a good place at the moment for what is going on in your connection. They think, they overthink, they freeze. There's desire, there are emotions, but there are delays because they're like, right now, I am dealing with 10 of Wands. So, what are they doing? This Knight of Swords is not very successful here. The Knight of Swords is showing how they are trying to act like this is not important. Not like this is not, they are trying to maintain order and say that this thing right now feels very intense, very beautiful, but it's not the right time. I have other things that I'm dealing with. The Knight of Swords is desperately trying to become a King of Swords and set boundaries. Their boundaries are not so strong. They're kind of setting these boundaries, but then eventually things are escalating. And the Hanged Man is showing what's going on here. We have this super build-up of energy. Okay, that the wheel is turning, things are happening, emotions are developing. And they're like, yeah, but I'm busy. I'm a controlling person. I have schedules. I have things to maintain, orders. And of course, this is causing a clash, a friction, internal tension. And the Hanged Man is there to say, okay, you really need to take a step back and think of your priorities, because sometimes things are coming in our lives, like this attraction that they have for you, these feelings that they have for you, that are not controllable. There are things that you cannot control, that the Wheel of Fortune is bringing, destiny, fate, whatever you want to call it. There are external circumstances that cannot be controlled, that are affecting our inner world. The connection is karmic here. Okay, this is karmic, and the lesson is that they have to stop thinking, uh, living in the illusion that they have control over their life. This is why you see all this micromanaging here, to avoid the bigger picture, because the bigger picture is that you are affecting them. So here we don't see, we see a person who is struggling for control, for order, and they are struggling to maintain a balance that they think they have, but they don't. Okay, nice. Now, let's see more about their feelings. Let's dive into these feelings and these tensions that they are experiencing with messages. Don't wait for me, please. I wish to be like you. No one understands me but you. Will you leave me like the others? So now we know why we are micromanaging so much our life, because we want to create a sense of safety to face the abandonment issues that maybe we have experienced in the past. Yes, why? Because emotions are overwhelming me. because I might have feelings for you, but I'm afraid that you will abandon me, just like the others. You will leave me, and the happiness, the joy, the passion, the attraction will become pain. So just let me stay with my 10 of Wands here. Don't put up with my BS. Now, this is the Hanged Man talking. This is the moment where the Hanged Man says, hey, wait a second. Are you sure that your theory makes sense and your approach makes sense? Will this pain ever stop? No, if I don't stop it, it will not stop, because this pain is in their mind, it's not external. You are so different from everyone around me. The Wheel of Fortune, the destined thing, okay? So the messages here are pretty straightforward, and they are also very aligned with the cards that we have seen, and are also very, very transparent. And they are painting that image, the thing of that person, where there was a moment that they have experienced major abandonment. So they started experiencing emotions as a problem. There you go. Now, this is the other card. Okay, fine. So as I was telling you, yes, this person has experienced abandonment. There was a moment where the situation has been difficult for them. So the positive emotions have turned into disappointment, and they have decided from now on that their life will be micromanaged to the down to every single detail, so they have control. At least they will control their surroundings. So if something unexpected happens, it will not affect me, or it will affect me the minimum possible. And now they are realizing you come in their life with a Wheel of Fortune, with the 8 of Wands, so passion, fresh energy, positive emotions, desire, momentum. You are loud, very loud, very energetic, in a life that is stuck. It's stuck on purpose, not stuck because they are boring. And they are telling you, oh, okay, so yeah, maybe my theories are not very okay, okay, are not working. Will this pain ever stop? Will I stop worrying so much and connect freely to this 8 of Wands? Your energy, by the way, guys. I wish to be like you. I wish to be a bit more, if I could breathe for a moment. You are so different from everyone around me. Yeah, because I don't know how many people they have around them, honestly, with this handling. But anyways, their energy is beautiful, is positive. This is somebody who is lovely, who they have deep feelings for you, but they have an issue on how to cope with all of this. I hid the things to protect you. Now, I'm sorry, but I don't think they hid things to protect you, but they hid things to protect themselves and to create a situation here. I would love to know what you think of me. Just once more, insecurity. Please, what do you think about me? Tell me. I'm having a hard time with this. With what? With a connection. No, they're having a hard time with the status quo that they have established. Okay, that's their problem. And now they are called to change a structure that they have created through pain, emotional poverty, fear, insecurity. So I'm going to open up to you. This is very hopeful for the future. We like it. And one more. I'm getting ready to tell you the truth. Now, we see I hid things to protect you. I'm getting ready to tell you the truth. So I'm wondering, is there something that maybe they're not telling you here? Or is this related only to their feelings? So let's get to actions. And let's see, are they really going to open up? When? And what is the secret that they want to share with you? Maybe it's just their feelings, you know. King of Coins. Nine of Cups. Five of Cups. Queen of Cups. Ace of Swords. There is communication. Very good. The Moon. Guys, they are opening up. They are talking about emotions. Face-to-face conversation here, talking about this. It's very, very significant, very emotional. They are trying to maintain certain boundaries here, certain strength, but the Hierophant, no, the Hermit, sorry. 10 of Wands. So yeah, they're going to open up about their struggles. There is struggle here. There is emotional struggle. 3 of Cups. Good. So what do we see? We see somebody who will open up to you. They will talk about their background, their experiences, why they're so shut down emotionally, what happened. So why is this important? Because they have awareness. And that's significant. Now, the King of Coins, why King of Coins? Because this person comes forward seriously. Like, you need to know these things about me before I ask you to take this thing further. Okay. Now, how is this thing going to affect you? Are you going to feel miserable about the situation? Like it's too much, like you're bothered? Okay, you're here, Queen of Cups. So you have empathy. You are ready to share, to understand. But you're also very, let me understand what we are talking about here. The Five of Cups shows that you are also carrying your own emotional baggage. I want you to be very careful here. We have the Nine of Cups, which is good, which means we are not trauma bonding here. We are just sharing our experiences and we are getting to know each other on a level that is not so easygoing, let's say. We are talking about things that are a bit uncomfortable here. There is a certain discomfort, which is not related to you and them, but to what is being referred to you. Okay, this is important because it's very, very specific. Now, overall, how is the energy going of this reunion, of this conversation? Nine of Cups, Three of Cups. So beyond that, we are concluding the whole conversation, the whole date, basically, with a very positive vibe. We feel more bonded. We feel more connected. We have this sense, this Nine of Cups, like, oh my God, I was wishing for this type of connection where this person is opening up, but without making me part of the problem. So there is awareness, there is intelligence, there is a good level of soul searching here. And there is also a metaphysical vibe to all of this with the moon, the subconscious, the hidden, the shadow, and how you are getting together and you're creating something that is very intense here. This is soul bonding. This is not like, oh, we're having fun and it's so great. It's soul bonding. It has very joyous moments. It has deep conversation. It is very significant. After this, we are talking about the future from a different perspective. So how do we feel about it? What do we want through this? You start operating like one unit. This is the actual Two of Cups that we see here. It's very beautiful. Now, just because it's so intense, so significant, I want to see what comes afterwards. Just 2, 3 cards, nothing more. Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Fool, a new beginning. So the Hanged Man has done its job here. And this Knight of Swords is not staring anymore towards the struggles of the past, but we have a decision and we are moving forward towards the future. Okay, so this thing will continue. Now, let's see some advice for you. And the overall energy, let's see the overall energy here. What are we dealing with? Closure. Not all connections are meant to be. Accept closure. Who needs to accept closure here? Your person. And maybe also you. You need to understand that the past is in the past. It's done. We don't carry anymore the difficult connections in the future, because right now we have something, maybe something that looks special. Now, I don't know. Long distance, I'm annoyed by this thing. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. For me, this is a shadow card. Yeah, okay. Maybe you are in a long distance, but you already know it. I mean, it's not like I'm telling you something new. For me, this thing is about the emotional distance in this situation. The emotional distance that you are choosing, both of you. Before that conversation, I think both of you are holding back a bit. You are mirroring each other. You get the moon. This is karmic. And somehow this conversation will resolve these difficulties, these boundaries, and somehow you will connect to each other on a completely different level from now on. Okay. So this card and this closure is basically asking you to continue your shadow work. What you're doing here. Doorway, an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. Now, I think I don't want to push too much the narrative of the new person, like, oh, completely new. It could be a completely new person if you feel that this Five of Cups is really heavy on you and you don't want to be here. But honestly, the new person is, again, how I see it here. I see it as something symbolic. The Knight of Swords is not representing a new person, a different person. It's still your person, but it's a new perspective. So I think this connection is extremely symbolic, karmic, metaphysical, to the point that is awakening a new version of yourself. Nurture. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They will flourish. Whatever you choose to do here, what I see with all of this is that this connection has helped you understand and create closure on many karmic cycles that you have been experiencing for years. I think that there is no third party here. I don't think that there is going to be a new person for you. But the cards are referring a lot to that new person, that new energy. I think the new energy is your new energy and your person's new energy. But even if it is somebody completely new for some of you, what you have to keep from this is that you're entering your next chapter with a completely renewed energy. This is a very intense pile here. You're mirroring each other. Each card is talking about your person's energy, your path, these connections path, new chapters are opening. This is a karmic situation that is closing, and we are seeing that transition. Very, very intense. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, let me know if this karmic thing makes sense with your situation, if you want to. And if you want to, yes, you can like, you can subscribe, and thank you. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.